All right. Good morning, beloveds. I'm running late, and I'm running late because the iPad freaked out on me. It wouldn't let me in. I don't know if it was the iPad or Facebook, but I'm here now, so let's do this. Because we're doing the appendix, it's kind of short. Because we finished the book, we're just doing the appendix. So housekeeping is simply me reminding you we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. Our website is creativelife.org. Constant contact email info@creativelife.org. And then the social medias, we are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. We don't monetize them, so we ask you to go like, subscribe, follow based on which platform, and engage with the individual post by reacting to the post, commenting the post, sharing the post. Okay. I'm cutting it short because, running late. So, and I'm sure you've all heard this before if you've watched any of these videos. And if you haven't, scroll back a video or scroll forward a video and you'll see it. Okay. So, as I said, we are finished with A New Design for Living. This is one of the last books that Ernest himself worked on. He sat down with Willis Kinnear and they wrote out the process of science mind. This is how you do science mind. I like to think of science mind more like a philosophy because it's something you do. It's a way of life. Yes, it's a religion and it's definitely a science because it's replicatable. But that's what this is. And we have finished the book, but he gives you real examples in the appendix. So I don't want you to miss out on the real examples in the appendix. So that is what we are doing, is the appendix. And today we're going to do Power of the Word. In treatment, we are dealing with a law of consciousness and a power greater than we are. But every power in the universe is greater than we are. Every law with which we deal is something we could not reproduce. We may only use it. The slightest fact in nature is a miracle that we cannot perform. And it is an intelligent person who does not feel embarrassed if they cannot explain everything in life. We have to start with the self-evident proposition that there is a spiritual truth that makes us free, that there is a way to use it, that we may rely upon it, that it will not fail us. We must come not only to believe and accept, but also permanently to know that there is a power greater than we are and we can use it. Then, as we affirm that we are one with the living spirit, that God is all there is, and there is nothing else, our word being the presence and the power and the activity of that spirit is the law of good, and it cannot fail to operate. Let us feel that there is something permanent about the word we have spoken. Okay, let us feel that there is something permanent about the word we have spoken. Just as we plant a seed and walk away from it, and nature takes it up, and the law of its own being evolves it, so let us believe the same thing about our word of identification with good. Something takes it up. Something evolves it in our experience. It is manifest. And then he immediately uses a Bible quote. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. I affirm that it is the word of God establishing harmony in my experience. With the utmost simplicity, I accept my own affirmation and believe in the power of my own prayer, because it is a prayer of acceptance. There is an intelligence, a power, a divine presence operating in and through my life, guiding, directing, governing, bringing good to pass in my experience. This affirmation of acceptance endlessly repeats itself in my experience, for whatever I identify my word with is lifted up in consciousness to the level of my acceptance. Where was that? Yeah. I accept my own affirmation. I accept my own affirmation. I like that he uses the seed metaphor, because honestly, we still really can't explain how plants do what they do. What we do know is that if we make the conditions right and we plant a seed, it will sprout. That's what a treatment is. Making the conditions right so that the seed will sprout. And that is the best analogy that I can give you. Because 1, you have to have enough soil. 2, you have to have enough moisture. But you can't have too much moisture. And you have to have the right amount of sunlight and, the right temperature. So what you are doing in your affirmation is you are making the conditions right to accept the good that you desire. And then you let it happen. And I like that he says, accept my affirmation, because that is one of the biggest things. We can talk all day long. About what we want, but if we don't accept it, then it cannot manifest in our life. So that right there, I accept my affirmation, and I think that's as good as it gets. So now I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day. Hey, you got this day, and let's wrap this week up day, and let's get ready for the wet weather coming, but not until Sunday day. A cuddle your fur babies day, a drink plenty of water day, a be aware of the heat day, a don't get too frustrated with social media day, a it'll all be okay day, a hope you feel better day, because I do. I did not feel good yesterday. I feel better today. A do what you need to do to feel better day. A take care of yourself day. If I didn't say cuddle your fur babies, because I'm real big on that, cuddle your fur babies day. Wrap up a task that you've been working on for a while day. My haunted village is now packed away safely. You got this day, good day, and if that is too much pressure, it's Friday, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, divine spark, spirit in motion, God in action, an absolutely beautiful masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. And as Reverend Jesse likes to say, call us, you are a godling. Okay? Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. Because all the divine knows is good. Yep. Anything is possible. All right. Reverend David will be on sometime this afternoon. I'll be back with you. I get to go to the park tomorrow, so I'll be back with you after the park. So that'll probably be pretty close to 9. Take care of yourself. Oh, well, no. Yeah. It could be a little later because he's going in a little later. So, yeah. But it'll be in that 9 o'clock hour. I have a dentist appointment at 11. So no lollygagging for me. All right, beloveds. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time.